Hi, I'm Bob Pryor, and I'm in my online Math 52 class in Blackboard, and I want to talk to you today about a feature called Groups. Groups are found in the menu, actually at the bottom of the menu. Let me scroll down a little bit. Here we can see a small link down here that says My Groups, and I happen to be in a group called Group 5. So I'm going to click on this Group 5, and what opens up are two options for me. At some other time in the future, there might be more options, but right now we have the group discussion board and we have the group home page. Let's take a look at the group home page first. On this home page, we see a group discussion board. Now, this discussion board is unique to this group only. Other students in the class that are not in this group cannot access this discussion board. We also happen to have announcements that are made for the class. So this is for everybody in the class. Messages, that means class emails that one might have received. Looks like I have 3 emails to read. And I'm coming in here as my student, not as my teacher role, but my student role. And here I have class discussions. Now, this discussion board is different. This is for the entire class. So we have up here, we have the group discussion board that'll talk just amongst themselves in a group. And then the entire class has access to this discussion board where things more general to the whole class instead of in particular to a group would be discussed, including help with mathematics and some questions you might want to ask in a particular chapter, things of that nature. Okay, let me click on the group discussion board. And this again, like I said, is a discussion board for just this group. No other students can see this. And it looks like we have 3 discussion forums open right now. Lesson 0 discussion and discussion for lesson 2 and for lesson 3. And we can go into one of these and click on it and create a post. Actually, it says create a thread. So we can click on the create a thread, lesson 0 discussion. And then we'll write our message here. Hi, I'm Bob. And if we want to make it, we can make it different colors. We can come over here to the color palette and make it a green if we want. And we can make it bold. We can change the font. We can make it Comic Sans or all kinds of options. We can use a highlighter over here. Highlight this. One of the best features about this, I may as well take advantage of this now, this time that we have. And I want to click on this formula button, and we can type all kinds of math equations in here, math symbols. So let's say we want to have a fraction. And in this fraction, it's going to be 3/4. So I just do 3, and I use a down arrow key and put a 4. And then I want to add to that plus, and maybe I want to add a square root. So I can just come up here and say the square root of 16 and minus, and maybe I want to put something in absolute value bars. So I might say the absolute value of -7. Maybe we'll say times, and maybe we'll have some parentheses, and we'll say 3 plus 2, and then on the outside of that we can say plus again, and maybe 8, and here's divided by 2. And we have a whole expression here. We come down here and we click accept, and that shows up just like it's supposed to in our post. So anyways, that was kind of fun. Then we can post it, click submit. Now here it is, and someone can click on that if they want to, or they can start their own thread, and someone could reply to it. Or you might want to quote, which means that this message appears in your reply. There's my message below, and you can type something else. Hi, Bob. What a silly equation. We can go ahead and submit that. Click OK. You can, or someone else can, create a new thread. And there you go. If you want to go back to the home page of this group, again, we can come down here and click on Group Homepage. And we can access other things. For example, the full discussion board. We see here the main forum, or the math help for Chapter 1, or there'll be math help for Chapter 2. Those kinds of things will be in this discussion board for everybody. Now, as far as lessons are concerned, that's still here. We can also access the whole class discussion board from here, and anything else that you've been able to do earlier. We just now also have this feature called Groups. Well, I hope this makes sense. If you have any questions, please let me know or ask members in your group. Thank you. Bye-bye.